Hi everyone, welcome back to CallMeKinky. I thought it was a good time to do this video. As you can tell from the title, this is my acne journey or my acne story while taking Accutane. So Accutane is a prescription drug medication that can be obtained through your dermatologist more than likely. It can have some severe side effects, so I would encourage you to make sure that you research all the side effects before you start taking this drug, which is something that your physician will also recommend. Now that the disclaimer and all of that is out, I want to go ahead and jump straight into my journey with Orantane. I started Orantane on September 25th, I believe, September 25th, and it is December 2nd today. Actually, it's December 3rd today. So I've been on the medication a little over 2 months, and so I feel like now I have a pretty good handle on the side effects as well as the impact that it has made. So when I initially started taking the medication, I was on 20 milligrams. I started off on 20 milligrams, which is the recommended dose based on my weight and the severity of my particular acne. What led me to even go to a dermatologist to be introduced to this drug was the fact that I was developing very interesting acne along my jawline, and I was getting acne on my chest. Now, I say interesting because historically I had never had issues with acne along my jawline. And this particular acne was not like a regular pimple that would just come and go. These were very hard, almost cystic like bumps all over my chin, and they were dominantly on the right side, I believe, more so than the left. But it's almost like they were taking over this part of my face, and nothing I did was helping to get rid of them. Usually when I have a regular acne breakout, I have a breakout and it goes away very quickly, or I can use some remedies at home and then the bump goes away. These were very aggressive and stubborn. And after I saw them occurring for about 2 weeks, I immediately made an appointment and went to a dermatologist. And as soon as she looked at the acne, she said that it was modular or nodule acne. I can't think of the right name, but I'll put it across the screen. And she said that it was more than likely a result of me having overactive oil glands and the fact that I had moved to a new climate like Singapore, which is very humid. Humidity triggers your oil to even produce more. So if you already have oily skin and you're in a climate that causes your skin to overproduce excessively, you then get a lot of clogged pores, and it creates that particular type of acne, which is very stubborn acne. So anyway, she said, I told her I did not want to be on antibiotics. I do not believe in taking long course treatment of antibiotics. And so I said, what are my options? And then she mentioned Orantane to me, went over with me the side effects, but she thought that it would really help with my type of acne. And at that point, I was willing to try anything because I was really afraid that the acne would spread from where it was on my chin all over my face, and it was terrible. I think I've already inserted a picture, but if I haven't, you'll see a picture of what it looked like very soon. So with that being said, I immediately started the prescription after she gave it to me. And from reading things online, I decided that it would be best to take the medication at night. So I took it at night on after dinner, and I would take it with a cup of water basically. And I tried to drink a lot of water because I knew that this could be very drying to your skin. And that is one of the first symptoms that I experienced. I did have very dry skin initially on my body as well as my face. I did not get a breakout. Some people say that they get a breakout when they first start taking the medication. I really didn't. I woke up one morning and I had very small pussy pimples on my face, but they were very tiny. Those lasted maybe a day or two and then they went away. One thing that I also noticed that was interesting to me was literally like the medication was pushing things out of my pores. And when I say pushing things out, on my nose in particular, where people in general tend to have a lot of pores that are open with blackheads or whiteheads, I noticed like the whiteheads or the blackheads were literally sticking up through my pores. When I got very close in the mirror, I could literally see the stuff like sticking out and my pores were open. And so I was able to use an acne tool to extract a lot of the whiteheads and blackheads that had been on my nose for God knows how long, that on the surface looked like they were not there, but the pore was still clogged very deeply. So it was like ejecting things out of my pores. I also immediately noticed that the chest acne was clearing up very, very quickly. My skin was starting to glow a little bit more. I did get dry lips, but um, I was using baby lips every night, and then my doctor also prescribed Bioderma lip gloss, and so I was using this as well to combat the dryness. Those are really the major symptoms that I got. I was dry, so that's dryness, my pores opening up with things being ejected out of the pores, a slight acne breakout, and that was really all of my symptoms. I was probably a little bit more thirsty than normal as well, but I already drink a lot of water, so that was fine with me. Those are my major symptoms. I only had body aches, which are reported by some people, maybe 1 or 2 days, and then I stopped having body aches as well. Fast forward to 2 weeks ago, I went back to my doctor to have my blood test done. So I get my blood test done regularly just to make sure that the medication is not causing any issues with my liver, because that's one of the side effects. It can impact your liver. After my test came back fine, my doctor then prescribed me a 30 milligram dosage. So now I'm taking the 20 milligram, which for me it's a red pill. And then I'm taking 10 milligrams of the white one for a total of 30 milligrams. I still take these at night. And one thing I like about the pills is that they're small and very easy to swallow. So I don't have any issues swallowing these. I still take them every night with water. And now that I have a higher dosage, I have noticed a little bit more body pain. So I was having a little bit of body like stiffness, particularly on my right side. But to be honest, I already have neck and back pain anyways. I don't really know if it's the Orantane or not, but I did notice a slight shift in the pain that I was having in my upper neck and my lower back area. Okay. I also noticed that my hands are starting to become a bit more dry. So normally it's your lips. My lips are actually doing okay. My skin is actually doing okay. My skin is not really dry. I'm not peeling at all on my face anymore, but my hands now are much drier than they used to be. So those are the major side effects I've noticed since being on this prescription drug since since September 25th to now. Those have been my major symptoms. Even with the dosage increase, I haven't had significant symptoms. So for me, it has been totally worth it. I absolutely love this drug. And excuse me, you guys. I love it because I saw immediate improvement. I literally saw a difference within 2 to 3 days. Literally, I woke up and a lot of the acne I had been battling with was just like vanishing. It was vanishing and it wasn't leaving scars, because that's also what I was concerned about. The acne that I was getting down here just looked like it was going to leave scars. It was going away without leaving scars on my skin, and it was going away really, really fast. And it has consistently been working very well. Every now and then I still get a bump here or there. Like I've had one on my forehead and it still feels like it's something under the skin, but nothing has really come out. I had one over here recently and it has a little scab now. So I still get acne every now and then, but it's nowhere near what that acne looked like on my chin. And to be quite honest, I've never had severe acne like that for in a long, long, long time. For the most part, my skin had been very easy to manage. Every now and then, like I said, I would have a breakout, but it was never severe. My skin was relatively healthy. I wasn't having many issues. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this big, cystic like acne started to develop along my chin line, and there was almost nothing I could do about it. So I am taking the medication. I will continue to take the medication for likely 6 months. So I've already been on the medication for a full 2 months. So I still have some time to go. But I think that this was a great decision for me personally, and I will continue to stay on the medication. Another symptom that I forgot to mention is that now my eyes are a little drier now that I'm taking the 30 milligram. I noticed that my eyes are drier and they hurt a little bit, whereas that was not happening before, and I think that is a direct side effect of the medication. But other than that, things are going really, really well. I will continue to update you on my journey, but my skin looks so much better. I'll go ahead and get a little closer so you guys can see. And I don't have any makeup on. So that is it. In the second video, I will show you what else she gave me to use.